Hello friends and my dear student, myself Komal Walde from RBNB College, Srirampur, District Ahmednagar. Student, today we are continuing the chapter Study of Animal Type Cockroach. From this chapter we are going to study about the circulatory system of cockroach. So student, let me start the circulatory system of the cockroach, which is also called as the blood vascular system. The circulatory system is also called as the blood vascular system of the cockroach, which consists, the circulatory system of the cockroach consists the hemolymph, hemocoel, that is the body cavity, sinuses, there is again the dorsal blood vessel, and last is the blood circulation. Okay, let me start the circulatory system, and there is the start hemolymph. What is hemolymph? We know that in the human body there is blood is present, and that blood is red in color because there is the RBC and the pigment hemoglobin is present. But in the cockroach, the circulatory system of the cockroach consists the hemolymph. That hemolymph is the colorless means this hemolymph is the colorless, and this hemolymph of the cockroach is without any pigment. The hemolymph of the cockroach is without any pigment, and that's why it is colorless. And this hemolymph consists the plasma and 7 types of the cell. It consists the plasma and 7 types of the cell. These 7 types of the cell is called as the hemocyte. Along with the hemocyte, these plasma consists the water with some dissolved solute. The plasma consists water with some dissolved solute, and this dissolved organic and inorganic solute is consist, along which it is rich in the nutrient. The hemolymph is rich in the nutrient, and there is nitrogenous waste also present. In the water or the plasma of hemolymph consists the nitrogenous waste, such as the uric acid is present in the hemolymph. Now the second part of that circulatory system, that is the hemocoel. Hemocoel is the body cavity or the coelom of cockroach. This body cavity or the coelom of cockroach is divided into 3 sinuses, and this division of 3 sinuses is due to the 2 diaphragm. There is presence of 2 diaphragm. Those 2 diaphragm is the dorsal diaphragm as well as the ventral diaphragm. There is the 2 diaphragm, dorsal and ventral diaphragm. The dorsal and ventral diaphragm are thin fibromuscular septa. These are the thin fibromuscular septa which remains attached to the terga. This diaphragm is remain attached to the terga along the lateral side of the intermittent point. These are attached to the lateral side of the intermittent point. The dorsal diaphragm has 12 alary muscles. We can say that these 12 alary muscles are the fan-like in shape. These 12 alary muscles which is present, the 2 in the thorax, we are clearly seen that in the diagram. There is the 12 alary muscles or the 12 pair of the alary muscles is present. 2 is in the thoracic region and remaining 10 are in the abdominal region. Okay, so these alary muscles are triangular in shape. These alary muscles are triangular in shape at the pointed end, and that pointed end attached to the terga at the lateral side, and its broad end lies between the heart and the dorsal aorta. The lateral side of the alary muscle is attached to the heart as well as dorsal aorta, and pointed ends remain present in the body cavity. Again, the ventral diaphragm is a flat, and it is present just above the ventral nerve cord. Means the ventral diaphragm is present at the ventral side, and it is means it is present above the ventral nerve cord. Okay, the laterally it is attached to the sterna at again the intermittent point. Now the next point of the circulatory system, that is the sinus. Okay, these are the sinus. In the coelom or in the body cavity of cockroach, there is this body cavity of the cockroach is divided into three sinuses. These divided into three sinus, that is the pericardial sinus or pericardial, perivisceral and perineural sinus. These three sinus are divided due to the two diaphragm, and these three sinus consist the pericardial sinus is present at the dorsal, and it is very small in structure, which contain the dorsal vessel. The pericardial sinus contain the dorsal vessel. The second sinus, that is the perivisceral sinus, which is present in the middle and it is largest. The perivisceral sinus, it is present in the middle and it is largest. It contains the fat as well as the most of the visceral organs is present in the perivisceral sinus. Along with the fat, there is the presence of major visceral organs of alimentary canal and the reproductive system. It's present. Again, the perineural sinus are present in the ventral side. Means the perineural sinus is ventral and it is again small, which contain the ventral nerve cord. The perineural sinus contain the ventral nerve cord, and this is means perineural sinus is continuous into the legs. The perineural sinus is continue the leg. Again, all these three sinuses, the pericardial, perivisceral and perineural, these are communicate with each other at the pores. These are communicate with each other at the pores, which is present between the two successive points of the diaphragm. Next to the sinuses, there is dorsal blood vessels. So dorsal blood vessels, it is present in the pericardial sinus. Means the dorsal blood vessels are present present in the pericardial sinus. It is present just below the tergum. This blood vessel present just below the tergum. It is divisible into posterior heart. Means this blood vessel is divisible into posterior heart and the anterior aorta. This blood vessel divided into anterior aorta and the posterior heart. We know that the heart is long in the cockroach. The heart is long muscular tube-like structure in the cockroach, and this heart is about 2.5 centimeter in length. The length of the heart is about 2.5 centimeter and it is long muscular tube-like structure, and it is open at the anteriorly and close in the posteriorly. The heart is start from the 9th abdominal segment to the first thoracic segment. The heart of the cockroach is start from the 9th abdominal segment to the first thoracic segment, and it is divisible into 13 chamber. The heart of the cockroach divisible into the 13 chamber. These are the chambers of the heart, which is 13 in number, and there is 10 chamber are present in the abdominal region and the 3 chamber present in the thoracic region. Okay, the chamber of heart, 3 chambers are present in the thoracic region and remaining 10 are present in the abdominal region. Again, each chamber has a pair of alary muscles. Okay, each chamber has a pair, each chamber of the heart is, there is the vertical slit is present, and this vertical slit is the incurrent or the aperture. We can say that it is the opening. That opening is called as the ostia. These chamber are these each chamber has a pair of vertical slit of the opening or aperture. It is called as the ostia. Again, the ostia are present along the lateral side of the posterior region of first 12 chamber. Okay. Again, each ostium has a lip-like wall. Each ostium has a lip-like wall that allow the flow of blood only one side. It allow the flow of blood from sinus to the heart. This flow of blood in the cockroach, it is only one side, and this flow is from sinus to the heart, and heart is continued by a short thin walled vessel, and this short thin walled vessel is called as the dorsal aorta. It is called as the dorsal aorta. It is lies in the head region. This aorta is lies in the head region, and it is open into the hemocele. It is open into the hemocele, means this aorta is present in the head region, and it is open into the body cavity, or it is open into the hemocele. Now we are moving the next and last topic of this means last point of this circulatory system, that is the blood circulation. We know that in the circulatory system of the cockroach, the blood is colorless, and this colorless blood is called as the hemolymph. Again, the blood circulation is carried out by the contraction and relaxation of heart as well as Alary muscle. This circulation of blood is carried out with the help of heart and the Alary muscle by the contraction and relaxation. The heart contracts, which is called as the systole, and when it is relaxed, it is called as the diastole. But there is the third phase is also present in the circulation of hemolymph, or in the circulation of blood. There is third phase also present. That third phase is called as the diastasis. This third phase in the heart cycle is called as the diastasis, and during the diastasis, heart remain in expanded state. Okay, in the third phase of that heart system or heart cycle, there is third phase, diastasis. First one is the systole, second is diastole, and third one is the diastasis. During the diastasis, the heart remain in the expanded state. Okay, during the diastole, the Alary muscle contract and the diaphragm become flat. So that Alary muscles are contracts, and it making the diaphragm flat, and resulting the blood passes from perivisceral to the pericardial sinus. The blood is passes from perivisceral to the pericardial sinus through the fenestrae. Okay, and finally it is reached to the heart. Finally it is reached to the heart, and it is carried out, means it is reached to the heart through ostia. Again, during the systole, the contraction start at the posterior end. During the systole, the contraction start at the posterior end, and the wave of contraction passes anteriorly. The wave of contraction passes anteriorly. Due to this, the blood is pushed towards the heart. The blood is pushed toward the cephalic vessels, means it push towards the aorta. From the chamber of heart, it is pushed towards the aorta, which is anteriorly present, but it is pushed towards the dorsal aorta. During the systole, the ostia remains closed with the help of wall. During the systole, the ostia is remain closed due to the means with the help of wall, and at the result of that systole, the blood is flushed into the head region. The blood is flushed into the head region from perivisceral and perineural sinus, means from the perineural sinus and perivisceral sinus, finally it is flushed to the head region, means it is moved to the aorta. Okay, the Alary muscles are relaxed during the systole. Listen students, during the systole the heart is contract but the alveolar muscles are relaxed. Okay, due to this the dorsal diaphragm becomes convex. During the diastole the alveolar muscles are contract and the diaphragm become flat, but during the systole the alveolar muscles are relaxed, and due to this the dorsal diaphragm becomes convex. The dorsal diaphragm become convex and it reduce the volume, reducing the volume of pericardial sinus. This makes the blood move from pericardial sinus to the perivisceral sinus. Okay, all these sequence, all these method, it makes the blood move from pericardial sinus to the perivisceral sinus, and it is carried out through the fenestrae. These are the blood circulation of the cockroach. Remember that when heart is contract, alveolar muscles become relaxed, and when heart is relaxed, means that is the diastole, the alveolar muscles are contracts. Okay, these are the blood circulation takes place in the cockroach. The circulatory system of the cockroach consists hemocoel, hemolymph, the dorsal aorta, again posterior heart, as well as the blood circulation, and it is the circulatory system of cockroach which contain the 12 alveolar muscles, in which 3 present in the thoracic region, 2 present in the thoracic region, and remaining 10 alveolar muscle present in the abdominal region, and it contains the 13 chamber of the heart. It consists the 13 chamber of the heart. From there 3 are present in the thoracic cavity or thoracic region, and remaining 10 chamber are present in the abdominal region. So student, we are discussed about what? The circulatory system of the cockroach or blood vascular system of the cockroach. Thank you.